There are many ways to serve the collective, and there are many ways to assist collectives that may be a little alien to you. They may be a little different than the collective you're used to or the collective that you share a residence with. So when you're traveling and you're in another country and you're around another culture, there's many ways to assist, but the first thing to do is to energetically check in. Remember, there are three levels: higher, middle, lower. You can create as many level-based divisions as you like, but for convenience, let's work with three. Remember that the environment that you are engaging with is like that triangle. So first, work with the earth. Descend your mind into your personal earth star chakra. You can do this in a place of power in China. This could be a place that you find that is naturalistic, but find a place of power. Let that place of power be where you perform this meditation. Anchor your mind down past your feet into the earth star chakra beneath the feet. From here, feel that your earth star chakra descends down into the center of the planet. From that earth star chakra beneath your feet, ask yourself the following questions. Is my energy work welcomed here? Is this something I can perform? Will it be well received? And you'll feel the earth will give you an answer. If the earth says yes, go further. What types of energetic changes would Mother Earth like to see in this area? And you'll get assignments. You'll start to hear Earth's desires through your Earth Star chakra. If you get a no, ask yourself, is there something that I must go through, a process I need to go through to prepare myself to be a proper steward? And the earth will respond. You'll feel if there's something you need to do. This could be as simple as releasing some kind of judgment or releasing some kind of false motivation or expectation, but the earth will tell you. That's the first thing to check in with. Work with the earth. Because you are in the earth's domain. That is the container that holds the collective matrix. The second level to engage with is the level of humanity. From here, in this place of power, once you have interacted with the earth, bring your mind up to the heart center. Perform the exercise we just mentioned. Expand the heart chakra out. Feel you're connecting to all beings. Bring your mind back to the heart chakra, and from here, ask, do I have permission to assist? May I intervene? You will get a yes. You may get a no. If you get a no, ask, is there something I must do? Is there something I must transform within myself that allows for me to be a proper steward? And your heart will tell you. If you get that yes, the next question is, what types of energies are needed on the human level? Once you get that information, then move on. Go up to the crown and up to your soul star chakra above the head. This is where you can ask for the source perspective, the higher perspective. Do I have permission to work here? Is this a useful place for me to work, to intervene? Follow the same protocols. If you get a no, ask, is there something I must transform? Is there something I must go through that makes me a proper steward? Apply that information if you get the no. If you get a yes, ask, thank you for the information. What are the specific light codes and energies that this reality needs? And this will allow for your energy workings to be hyper specific and hyper effective. If a person just goes into a location and starts doing energy work and they haven't gone through that type of preparation process, it's like the nervous system energetically of the people and the environment are less prepared for the alterations that are to take place. So they may have a resistance to it. They may ward off those frequencies. They may not be received as well. But if you spend that time connecting with the collective minds of the three worlds, and if you spend that time preparing yourself to be the proper steward, the proper channel of that energy, then you will be able to assist in a very powerful way. Because those guardians of the three worlds will have had interacted with you, and the beings that are a part of their worlds will now be more greatly synchronized with your energy. So the changes that you make, they will be more comprehensive. They will be more greatly received. So check in with the three worlds, gather the specific information about what is needed. Maybe the earth says healthy soil, more food for the animals, cleaner air. Maybe that's what the earth asks for. So make a note of that. All right, that's what I'm going to bless the people with. I'm going to send the energies. that summon forth those synchronicities, those manifestations. Maybe on the human level, it is more freedom, more allowance of personal expression, more allowance of personal autonomy. That could be it. That might be what they ask for. Send that out on the human level. On the source level, it might be higher awareness and consciousness of the unconditional connection to all that is. From the source level, receive that wisdom, send those programs out. The simplest way to send programs out is through the creation of the energy orb. So make the energy orb between the hands, illuminate it with your breath, with your focus, and then speak your will and put those energies into the orb, creating a cinematic experience. What does the earth's desires fulfilled really feel like, look like, smell like, sound like? How about those sensorial experiences on the level of humanity? And how about those sensorial experiences on the level of the heavens? Put all three into that orb and then speak those prayers, speak those words, and send that orb out to create on your behalf. When you interact with the people, bless them. When you look them in the eyes, think of a benevolent word of power, and it will be transmitted just through a gaze. Just through a gaze. And the thinking of a word and the feeling of a good feeling, you can alter the course of someone's life. This is how powerful it is. With each step you take in the terrain, be it naturalistic terrain in the city, remember your energetic assistance to the earth. And think with every step you're massaging her back. With every breath of air you take in, since you are drawing upon the nectar of the source, that upper world comes down. You will be a walking representation of the very forces you have blessed the location with. Therefore, you will be a magnet to those blessings, and they will manifest with greater speed and greater efficiency through you.